Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw on first down is May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Off the bootleg, here's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on third and goal? So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll try and throw. Here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Here's second and 9. Now it's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on. Here's first and 10. To throw is Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they... And there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll give this to Vidal. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He fumbled the football. And that's going to be scooped up in the end. On first down, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes Vidal. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Whoa. That's a nice job of making things more... Herbert now on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level...
To the goal line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run with Vidal. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Here's a 2nd and 9. A handoff, and this is Vidal. Up the sideline to the 15. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. On play action, it's Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Herbert to throw on second down. That one incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
It's second down and 10.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. And he'll be brought down. On first and 10, here's Herbert. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. On the ground, it's Vidal.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take him down for a loss.
14 on the pickup. First down, L.A. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Mark Andrew. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And a fair catch is taken. Herbert now on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. On play action, now Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On second down, here's a run with Algier. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On play action now, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll bring up second down. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. But there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
This one angles out of it. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on.